Oh, you believe that Yandy and Mies were the ideal couple for love and hip-hop, but this drama just took a turn for the worse. By worst, I mean a relationship that would ruin your career, a scandal that would blow up, and the craziest part of all was that all of this happened in front of cameras, with fans screaming and Yandy, oh honey, handling it in such a way that you're not prepared. Oh baby, when you learn what Yandy did and who was. Let's just say that Scrappy's name is being floated, and the receipts are scalding. But it didn't end there. After security dragged me out, Yandy wasn't finished, and she was caught on camera saying something that could ruin Mendeecees' entire career. Scrappy, oh honey, entered the room as if he knew what was going to happen. So you better buckle up because the tea I'm about to spill is messy and nasty, and trust me, it's far from over. Think again because after what just happened, Yandy and Mendeecees' relationship may be over for good. When I say over, I mean scorched earth, burn the bridges, and when I say over, don't even look at me again. You won't believe how it all began. So let's go back in time and examine how we got here because this wasn't an overnight meltdown. Rather, it took years to develop. Yandy and Mendeecees have been one of the most well-known couples in love and hip-hop for years, and fans have observed them go through all of the cheating scandals, legal troubles, and shady business moves. During all of this, Yandy by Mendeecees appeared to be the ultimate ride-or-die chick, but it turns out that Mendeecees wasn't displaying the same loyalty behind closed doors. Rumor has it that Mendeecees has been moving shady for some time, and Yandy, oh honey, has been hiding the truth the entire time. However, last night, everything fell apart, according to insiders. It began as a typical date night when Yandy and Moses were spotted entering a fancy Atlanta lounge and together appeared to be the ideal power couple. Yandy was wearing a designer dress, and Mies was sporting a new look. However, insiders claimed that things were off from the moment they entered. Yandy was seen looking tense, her face tight, while Mies was glued to his phone, and then things began to fall apart. According to witnesses, Scrappy and Mies were sitting in the VIP area when he arrived. Yes, Scrappy. You know that Scrappy and Mendeecees have had a complex relationship over the years. This is where it gets messy. After Scrappy left the table, Yandy reportedly leaned over to N and said something that made his entire body tense up. Witnesses say that after Scrappy walked over to the VIP section and gave Yandy a hug, Mendeecees' face instantly changed from cool and calm to tight-lipped and visibly pissed off. Backstage, there had been tension for a minute, and last night that tension exploded, according to one source who was at the lounge. He put his glass down on the table and said, "So that's what we're doing now." Yandy calmly replied, "I don't know what you're talking about, baby." And then it reportedly popped off meth. He reportedly got up and told Yandy, "Don't play with me, don't sit here in my face, and don't act like you don't know what's going on." Yandy rolled her eyes and said, "If you're so pressed, why don't you go ask Scrappy?" His face turned red. He leaned down and said, "What the hell is that supposed to mean?" With gritted teeth. Yandy, oh honey, she didn't even blink. Witnesses state that Mendeecees' hands were shaking when he took a step toward Yandy, at which point security began to move in. However, before they could reach him, Mendeecees grabbed Yandy's arm, not with enough force to injure her, but enough to draw attention, and Yandy yelled, "Don't touch me," before losing it and flipping over the table, sending glasses and bottles flying. Security hurried in to stop him, but Mendeecees was yelling at the top, "Who the hell do you think you are, Yandy? You think you can make me look foolish?" "Oh baby," she just grinned. "Perhaps you should ask Scrappy." Oh my God, security was dragging me out of the lounge while he was still yelling, "Tell me the truth, Yandy. I deserve to know." Yandy stood there fixing her hair, looking completely unconcerned. Then, guess who entered? Scrappy entered, looking completely at ease. He made eye contact with Moses as security dragged him toward the door, and the expression on Scrappy's face says it all. Was grinning and yelled, "It's him, isn't it? You've been seeing Scrappy behind my back," and Yandy didn't deny it. Maybe you should have been paying more attention. Oh my God, Mez lunged at Scrappy, but security had already pulled him back, and Scrappy simply shrugged and said, "It's what it is, bro." At that point, Moses reportedly lost his mind behind the scenes, according to insiders, and he had already contacted his lawyers, and he was planning to cut off Yandy emotionally and financially. The question now is how long this has been going on. Did Yandy really cheat on Mies with Scrappy? Why isn't Scrappy even trying to deny it? And the craziest part is that this is just the beginning because, according to insiders, Mies feels betrayed not just by Yandy, but also by Scrappy. He's not going to let this go unnoticed, and Yandy, oh honey, isn't even trying to hide it. The cryptic Instagram story was posted the morning after the incident. Oh honey, you better stay locked in because the next part of this story is going to be even messier. If you thought M's public meltdown was bad, you haven't seen anything yet because after he was dragged out of that lounge by security, things started to get messy. Now, Mendeecees is going to tell his side of the story, and the details he's about to reveal are going to shake love and hip-hop to its core. What happens next? Will Yandy lose everything, or will Mies end up looking like the victim? Let's pick up where we left off, with Mendeecees screaming at Yandy in front of half of Atlanta, while Scrappy stood there looking smug as hell, and the fact that Yandy didn't even try to deny it. The craziest part is that this wasn't just a random argument or misunderstanding. No, this was personal, and the way Yandy and Scrappy handled it is about to make M's life a living nightmare. Oh honey, that's when everyone realized this was much more than just a fight, according to insiders. Didn't even leave immediately, no. She sat down again, ordered another drink, and continued talking to Scrappy as if nothing had happened. According to witnesses, Scrappy leaned over and whispered something in Yandy's ear, and Yandy laughed. You know what that means, right? If Yandy felt comfortable sitting with Scrappy after her man was just escorted out by security, then this situation wasn't new. It had been going on behind the scenes for some time. However, things got worse later that night. Seen together once more. Yes, after leaving the lounge, they were seen on camera pulling up to a posh hotel in downtown Atlanta. Note how Scrappy had his arm around Yandy's waist. They weren't exactly attempting to play Loki, but guess what? The very next morning, Yandy shared an Instagram story that sent the internet into a frenzy. In it, Yandy was sitting in the passenger seat of a car, and the caption read, "Oh honey, it was shady as hell. What's done in the dark always comes to light" excuse. After a few hours, the Shade Room, TMZ, and Hollywood Unlocked were all reporting on it. The headline that started trending on Twitter was Yandy spotted with Scrappy after a public meltdown with men in DC. People in the comments were saying, wait, is Yandy really messing with Scrappy so DC wasn't crazy? Yandy has really been doing this. Scrappy and Yandy, oh baby, this is messy, and you know it's serious when the blogs get involved. After seeing the pictures of Yandy and Scrappy together, M's manager called him right away. When I tell you, M's was pacing around his house screaming into the air. Crazy Yandy really left Mendeecees for Scrappy. Scrappy's out here breaking up marriages. Now, Mendeecees must be sick, but this is the part that really made things go out of control because Mendeecees wasn't about to let Yandy and Scrappy get away with this. Oh no, baby, Moses was already planning his comeback. Mies decided that he wasn't going to sit back and look foolish, so he called up one of his close friends, who also happens to run one of the biggest gossip blogs in Atlanta, and baby, the TA that Mendeecees revealed is about to make this situation 10 times worse. According to the insider, Mies told his friend that Yandy and Scrappy's affair has been going on for months. Yes, months, while away on business and attempting to establish their empire, Mendeecees was secretly meeting with Scrappy. The worst part is that Mendeecees allegedly discovered evidence of this, including text messages from Yandy's phone that purport to show her scheduling meetings with Scrappy. Oh honey, Yandy truly believes she could get away with this, and it gets worse because guess who allegedly knew about the affair the entire time? Erica Banks. Yes, Erica has reportedly been sitting on, this tea for months, and according to sources, Erica even warned me that something was happening between Yandy and Scrappy, but I didn't believe her. One insider said that Erica told me that Yandy was acting strangely, but I thought she was just being messy. Now, however, I'm realizing that Erica was correct the entire time, but this is the part that really got Messy upset because, apparently, Yandy and Scrappy weren't even attempting to hide it. Excuse me, but Mies isn't the kind of person to take a step back and leave. The question now is how long this has been going on. Did Yandy and Scrappy really think Mendeecees wouldn't find out? And why isn't Yandy even trying to deny it? And Scrappy? He talks with a major blog to do a tell-all interview, and the things he's about to expose about Yandy and Scrappy are going to shake the entire industry. And the craziest part is that it's not even over yet. Insiders say that Mies plans to confront Scrappy face-to-face at the next Love and Hip Hop reunion, and when that happens, it will be explosive. If you thought the fallout from the scandal was messy already, buckle up because the next part of this drama is about to turn the entire world of love and hip-hop upside down. The way Human D is moving behind the scenes is one example of how Yandy and Scrappy don't know what's coming for them. So let's pick up exactly where they left off. Oh honey, Scrappy may think he won this round, but when Mies finally gives his side of the story, oh baby, it's going to be game over. Since the internet went into full meltdown mode after Yandy and Scrappy were spotted together at that hotel, we left because of how things escalated after M's meltdown at the lounge. I'm talking about Twitter trends, Instagram stories, and fans literally picking sides. You already know how the love and hip-hop fan base thrives on drama like this. Some were on Team Yandy, saying that Mies had it coming, while others were defending Mies, saying that Yandy was wrong for playing around with. Particularly considering how close M and Scrappy used to be, the real issue for Messy wasn't just the betrayal. No, it was the public humiliation that drove him over the edge. Insiders claim that after the hotel photos of Yandy and Scrappy appeared on blogs, Messy immediately went into revenge mode. One source close to Messy stated that he wasn't even angry about Yandy after that. It's not cheating anymore. Rather, it's the disrespect that M feels that Yandy and Scrappy play him, and now he's going to play them both. Oh honey, the moves that M started making behind the scenes are cold. First, according to reports, Mendeecees contacted Love and hip-hop executive producer Mona Scott Young and demanded that Scrappy be removed from the upcoming season. Yes, honey, Mendeecees is attempting to get Scrappy fired. He told Mona bluntly that it's either him or me. Mona, you know, isn't going to miss an opportunity for. Rumor has it that Mona agreed to meet with M's Yandy and Scrappy for a one-on-one confrontation. Guess what? The cameras will be rolling. However, this is where things get even more twisted because it seems that Mies wasn't only trying to get Scrappy removed from the show, no baby. He's also coming for his bag. According to insiders, Mies is already discussing with his legal team the possibility of using Scrappy for emotional distress and interfering with business contracts, not for cheating. That Scrappy's actions caused financial damages because the scandal allegedly scared off some of M's business partners. The worst part is that, according to sources, Mendeecees has receipts showing that she and Scrappy were dating while Mendeecees was out of town on business. Additionally, Mendeecees says that Yandy was using money from their joint business account to pay for Scrappy's trips, which is fraud and will land Scrappy and Yandy in hot water if Mendeecees can prove it in court. And Yandy, oh honey, isn't even trying to act sorry after the hotel photos were released. Yandy went on Instagram Live and baby, the shade she threw was iconic. She was sitting there drinking wine and listening to Beyonce's Irreplaceable while flipping her hair as if she didn't care. The caption went on. Oh, and Scrappy, oh honey, the audacity of this man posted a selfie the following day with the caption, "Loyalty over everything, excuse me." At this point, the fans were furious. Yandy is playing the villain this season, and I'm all for it. However, the truth is that Mies isn't just going to expose them. Oh no, baby, he's going to ruin them. According to insiders, Mies has already contacted TMZ and the Shade Room and is prepared to give them an exclusive interview in which he spills everything. And by everything, I mean everything. Rumor has it that Mies is ready to reveal the secret meetings between Scrappy and Yandy. Financial records demonstrating that Yandy used M's money to finance her trips with Scrappy. Oh my God. And Scrappy, oh honey, he's going to feel the heat too. According to reports, Mendeecees is already working with his legal team to prevent Scrappy from working on any future love and hip-hop projects and from signing any new music deals. While Yandy may be keeping a low profile on Instagram, insiders claim that behind the scenes, she is worried to keep things under control. But Mona, oh honey, Mona smells the ratings. You really think Mona is going to stop this drama from happening on national television? No, sources say that Mona is already planning a special sit-down episode with Sandy May, Scrappy, and Baby. It's going to be explosive, and the craziest part is that Mies isn't even finished yet. Apparently, she's working on a diss track. Yes, honey, Mendeecees is going to air Yandy and Scrappy's private issues in the song. Insiders say that Mendeecees has already recorded some lines of the song. You put me on, gave you a name, and now you're out here treating me like I'm the one to blame. Excuse me, and the worst part is that Scrappy reportedly heard the song and isn't happy. According to an insider, Scrappy told a friend that if Mies drops that track, it's war. So the question is, how will Yandy handle this? Will she really stick with Scrappy after all this drama? And is Mies really going to ruin them both forever? Just another love and hip-hop ploy to gain more screen time. And Scrappy, oh honey, does he really think M's will overlook this? If that diss track comes out and Mez actually follows through on that lawsuit, Scrappy might be done for good. So what will happen now? Will Yandy lose everything? Or will MC be the one to leave looking like the villain? Scrappy, oh honey, may have felt like he won this round, but the game is far from over. Stay locked in, because when that interview drops and that diss hits the charts, oh honey, this drama is just getting started. And you know the next love and hip-hop reunion is going to be explosive. Will Mies release the diss track and put an end to Scrappy's career permanently? Is Yandy truly supporting Scrappy, or is she just playing the long game? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section, hit the like button, and remember to subscribe. It's going to blow up the internet. Because, darling, this scandal is far from being resolved.